Okay, here's the old coil. I took it off the original frame and took a grinder and thinned out it this way and took a couple of laminations off the top and bottom side, cleaned the points up, cleaned all this debris out from underneath here. Anyway, I've already gone ahead and checked their spark. I'll clean the carburetor. Who knows if the seals are any good in this, but anyway, that's a Pioneer P26 coil, an NOS one I had in a box. Just shows you, you can get by. These old Iron Horse and a lot of the old lawn boys used to crack open. Anyway, just save a few bucks. Who knows if this old girl will even run. Bye for now. Okay, back again. Clean the carburetor. Put a little bit of fuel down it so it should take right off. Set the car where it should be roughly. So there's no throttle on this, it's governed run. Never hooked up the kill switch because it's missing. And as you can see, there is no clutch. So hopefully this doesn't chew my arm off. Okay, this here, I don't know whether you want to call it a brush clearer. Wouldn't make much of a chainsaw other than for falling. The carburetor doesn't pivot. There's no transmission, no clutch. There was a kill switch, it's missing. So when you fire it up, it goes. It's governed, just like it would have been on a lawnmower engine. It's the same sort of engine that you would have found on the first Iron Horse lawnmowers out of OMC in Peterborough. I believe that one of the engineers or one of the machinists was farting around at nights and built this piece of machinery. I have no proof. The red on the gas tank, you can see bits of the sticker down in there. The red all matches. Somebody would have been a bit of a machinist. Down the very bottom, like you see, there's a bearing. You got a sprocket that fits the lawnmower crank. I believe these are the lawnmower grips. There was two, lost one somewhere. Anyway, clean the carburetor, clean the fuel tank. We're going to try and fire it up. Hopefully it don't take off on me, chew up my arm or something, like a rabid dog. Anyway, let's set you down here. Let's see. Okay. So I poured a bit of fuel down the throat of the carburetor, just so I don't have to pull too much. I'll turn the fuel on. It should start up. Carburetor is nice and clean. I think it's the only reason why if it doesn't start up, the seals will be bad out of it. So let's put the choke on and let's give her a whirl. Alrighty, so that's a short little run. Don't lose my arm or nothing, there's no kill switch. Anyway, that was a fun little project. I wasn't sure how it was going to run, because usually lawnmower, etc., whatever, there'd be a weighted flywheel. There is a bit of weight to this. Like when you have it on a lawnmower, your blade becomes your flywheel, becomes your weighted part. So whatever this is, people can debate it all day. I believe, honestly, that somebody in OMC in Peterborough made it. Part of the experimenting late at night, nothing better to do. I know there's machinists and engineers that farted around, did do stuff like that. You hear stories from people that worked in Peterborough. Anyway, hope you enjoy it. Gotta put the filter back in the carburetor. No idea of the year of this, I'd say mid-50s. When Pioneer was already going with OMC. I honestly believe it's, an engineer's experimenting or a machinist bored at night. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Take care. Okay, back just quickly. I just wanted to say, like I said, I put a bit of fuel down the carburetor Everything obviously worked out just right because it fired up the first pull. I mean, sure, it would have revved up a lot more. It's governed run. If I turned the high-speed jet in a bit more, it probably would have picked up a lot more RPM, but it's just sitting on that block of wood. There's no clutch, no kill switch, no throttle, so I didn't want the thing just screaming. Kind of a crazy rig. I didn't know whether it would bounce all over the place or not. I didn't expect it to sit on there like it did. Anyway, there it is, whether you want to call it a homemade thing or experimental thing made in OMC in Peterborough, somebody just having fun. Different unit, definitely really dangerous. Like I say, no throttle, no clutch, no kill switch. Couldn't get any more dangerous if you wanted to with a piece of equipment. Anyway, take care.